So I want to share an experience. It's a very specific experience, a moment of realization where I go, oh, I get it. I get it now. So at first, when I was introduced to the idea of the fault is of the sufferer, is sort of like, I'll hold that, but they're really to blame. It's like, I don't think so. I really couldn't really totally take it in. And yet I kept with the understanding of this as keeping in the practice of that and just being open to it and letting it just sift into me, just letting myself marinate in that idea. So there was a time, and this is just so common in relationships, right? In husband and wife situations, there's areas where there's one person wants one thing and another person wants another thing. And, that's just kind of normal. And so I was about ready to insist on my way, and I could feel the tension just starting to grow here. And then I said, well, I'm not going to go down that path. I'm going to walk away. And I walked away. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me. The fault is of the sufferer. And when I did that, immediately all the tension in my body just completely went away. And this feeling of bliss just came up, this feeling of happiness and love and compassion. And what I was recognizing is that, that I'm taking responsibility for the way that I am in the world. My insistence, my wanting my way, my wanting this, all of that. And then recognizing that whoever's in my life is part of my karmic account. And who they are, it's not the fault that they show up the way that they show up. Anybody, it's not their fault that they are the way that they are. And I got it. I finally sunk into myself and I go, oh my God. Wow. And with that, what has happened is just this feeling of love just starts to flow in me. And I feel so much more love, not just towards my husband and those close to me, but also towards every living being in this world, knowing that they're not at fault for the way in which that they are showing up. They're not at fault. They are not the doer. And when I got that, as I'm starting to get that, oh my gosh, it just transforms me. And I have so much love and feeling of compassion. And it's me who has won from all of that. It's me who has gained so much from this understanding, because I no longer blame them. And what happens is that they seem to shift and change easily and effortlessly without me saying a word. It just, that understanding, that forgiveness, that love, and seeing them as a pure soul just gets communicated, and they feel it somehow, and everything changes. So so grateful for this process. So very, very grateful for this process.
Suppose somebody is far away, but still, if we remember and we ask his pure soul for our mistake of apology for our mistake, that vibration will reach to that pure soul, and we can wash out our old mistake with that person. When somebody died, then he left his body, but he got some new body. So soul is existing in this world anywhere. Whatever mistake we have made with that person, if we do Pratikraman in presence of his pure soul, we can wash out our mistake. So for next life, our responsibility dissolves if we do Pratikraman. In future, we will come out from all karmic account. Dada Bhagwan, he was saying that after he got Jnana in 1958, 4 years he has done Pratikraman. For whole life, each and every person in his life, families, friends, business relations, neighborhood, every person, he remember each and every person and did Pratikraman for each and every person. Niruma also saying that every day she was doing at least 1,000 Pratikraman for each and every person. Every day. I am also keeping awareness continuously. If any mistake happens inside, I will do Pratikraman immediately. Some bad thoughts or bad opinion, some negative opinion, some say why he's doing so and so, he's not correct, he's wrong. If anything happens, my intellect shows some negativity, I will start doing Pratikraman for that person. I will see everybody as a pure soul, but intellect shows something other than pure soul, then I will ask Deepak to do Pratikraman immediately.